she had handled things pretty well, and unfortunately, she had 2 bad pitches in a series of a couple of innings, and both of those pitches made it over the fence. Which, again, when you talk about disciplined hitters that are looking for a good pitch and then being ready enough for it when they see it to get that kind of contact, that's a compliment to Winona's hitting.
The 3-2 pitch to Nelson, it looked like it was inside. It wasn't. Were you trying to go a little more inside, or?
We weren't trying to give up a home run.
No. She mentioned it.
Right. And honestly, from my angle, I couldn't tell how far it was. I just know the height of it was probably a little dangerous, more than where it was in or out.
Tiffany, you guys have been hitting so well, through the conference tournament. Obviously, you had chances here today, load the bases 3 times. I mean, just frustration with not getting more runs across in those moments.
Yeah, it is frustrating. I mean, there's not one person in the lineup that we're like, oh, they're not going to be able to do it. Like, we're confident in every single person. I mean, Sydney, bases were loaded, and that was a great hit.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great hit. It was just right to her. I mean, it's things like that, just didn't go our way today.
What about how hot you guys did get down the stretch, winning 19 of your last 23, carrying through the Amida Lake Conference tournament as you did? I mean, what does that say about yourself as one of the biggest bats on the team and just the lineup in general?
I think that we started out a little rough, obviously, and we were just playing our strongest ball. I guess the last 25 games, and just didn't go our way today, I guess.
What do you think when they made the pitching switch? They brought in Walker and a little different style. So you were confident you were going to hit her as well, and I think she did hit her.
Mm-hmm.
What's going through your mind when you see the pitcher that late in the game?
I really honestly don't think anything about it. I'm just going there confident. Try to do what I can. I mean, I'd seen her when we had played earlier this year, and I think she probably had got me, but I felt confident going in.
Coach, you're saying goodbye to a few seniors. Jackie, obviously she's, helped start her, done massive things for the program, especially the way she's pitched down the stretch, program wins later. What she meant.
Yeah. Well, Jax, she has definitely left her legacy on our program, and with her on the mound, we've been able to win some pretty big games and been in some pretty big situations, and she will go down, and her name will stay on the top of our record books for probably a really long time. That being said, she is one of 4, and those other 3 seniors that are leaving our program have left our program a huge imprint, bigger probably than the record book stuff. They were great leaders to this underclassmen, this huge underclass team, which, when you talk about the winning stretch we got on, I think it had everything to do with the fact that our leadership kept this team together even when we struggled. And when you have a special group of seniors that are willing to do that, an upperclassman, and then you have freshmen that are willing to follow, the confidence that they had in each other is why we got on the roll that we did, and that was our upperclassmen. And so, Kat has caught a lot of games behind the plate. Taylor's been at shortstop for 3 years. Michelle at second base. That's a huge chunk of what we look like on the field is going to be gone from us next year. And it's probably the worst part of coaching are days like today, because those kids are my family and I love them. And having them leave is always hard.